now it's on. Okay, sort of a little impromptu live stream here. Something we could do fairly quick. I'm going to show basically how I convert Chrono Trigger MIDI files into Game Boy style chiptunes. It's actually the demo. This is actually the demo version of Fruity Loops. It basically allows you to do everything but actually save your project. So I can actually like I can export, and there's like no like watermark or anything. There's like nothing noticeable anyway. So like this is kind of like a fully featured thing. You know, the only thing is you have to like create your whole project in one go. But like for my purposes, that's like enough. So first we're going to import a MIDI file, and you can't really see the open dialog here, but I don't really see a Marl theme. Maybe I haven't downloaded that. There's a Black Omen. Seems like that could be interesting to play around with. Okay, it's actually all just so you can listen to what it sounds like. Hopefully, I don't think you can actually hear this, which is not good. I should probably put this on. Okay, so let me. Now it's coming from my headphones and also to your phone. So this is the file in the original MIDI format, and chat already is there we go. Oh, and now we have frickin'. Sorry, I don't know why the heck my PS4 keeps on going through. There we go. What the heck? Why am I keeping getting booted out of the YouTube chat thing? It's never been this ridiculous before. So anyway, so we have the choir. The only problem is when you apply the Game Boy font, it will change it to the title of the Game Boy font. So we had to go back and rename it, just so that we know what we're working with. This is the harp. G bass. Honey. Drums and piano. So we can go for here and then select our set. What the hell? Why is it just booting me out? I need to like go to the other like YouTube chat thing. Yeah, this is a beta, but like it should function properly. Like, now, unfortunately, you can't actually see the I'm gonna try and it's just kicking me out of the YouTube chat constantly. I don't know what the heck that's going. It's actually just the capturing the process. I want to actually capture the screen. No, that's not helping either. You still can't see it. But it's too bad. Basically, I'm just going to describe it like there's a list of different sound fonts, or different patches for the sound font. So we have, okay, I'm just getting booted out of the chat room every frickin' time. It doesn't do this normally. Hopefully I was gonna like tune in and then start chatting, because I'm not able to see it. Yep. I don't know why it disconnects me constantly. Like, it does it periodically before, but now it's just doing it like constantly every few seconds. Like, I log in and then it boots me out. So we're just not gonna have chat this time. I can just make this a little bigger. I can put the webcam over that, maybe. That works. I can get like a kind of full screen sort of thing here. There we go. So here we go. So anyway, we got different instruments here. So for the choir, I'm just gonna drag this over here to my other screen so I can see it better. We have PA Boy, Bright PA Boy, Multi PA Boy. I think because this is supposed to be like a choir, I might go with string. So probably a choral string. Let's see how that sounds. It sounds alright. So we got the harp. PA Boy might work for that alright, but let's see. I think there's like ring string maybe. It sounds a little better. Yeah, a little too high pitched, so that seems to be an issue. Okay, that's the bass, I think, maybe, possibly. I need to do the bass next anyway. We get sub bass, boing bass, blah bass, and sitting bass. I think I might go for, let's just start with sub bass. Unfortunately, it doesn't scroll when I automatically scrolling. Okay, that doesn't sound good. Yeah, sub bass doesn't sound good. I might do like boing bass is the next one. Bass sounds really terrible regardless of what patch I'm applying to it. Hopefully I can blah bass maybe. Let's see if we actually get it to start around. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't seem to matter which bass patch I'm applying to it. It sounds hard C bass. Maybe we should try a different song, because this one, like, some just don't translate well to MIDI or to chiptunes. I like to do every single song, but I guess I might not. This is probably the Marley theme. Or Marl. Yeah. So I'm doing all the character frames. Oh, this is like just Echo and Celestis. But I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just not even bother too much with tends to be a clog. I can always like normalize it later. see here. Export it. I just do MP4 file. And we have another dialog box. Let's see how quickly this renders. Yeah, it rendered fairly quickly because it's kind of short and doesn't have very many tracks to it. So this is basically the most boring part. I'll probably do one other track just to get something with a drum element to it, because the drum kit is like the coolest part of the sound font. I actually probably fit chat on here if it was actually working. Let's try one more time. Yep, this boots me out again. I don't know why. That one is via HTML5. It's also in beta, so and I had to actually show the video ID, so that's the annoying thing. Yeah, I have a confusing thumbnail. Okay, so yay. Oh, I need to get the it's not as easy to configure as the other one, but it doesn't boot me out every 5 seconds. So if there's anyone watching to engage me in chat at this moment, so yeah, 32 out of 47 bars of music, I guess. Okay, so let's import another MIDI file here. If 1000 AD. Let's see what track that is. That doesn't have any. Yeah, it's just the. Belfasar. It has a bunch of strings. I may have actually gotten all the cool tracks with what about the I don't know what the track would be called. The track that you get like when you fight or when you race Johnny. Let's see here. If I had the window still open, where here we go. There's the Johnny. That might be that might be the which is yep, that's the one. Although it might still be a fun one to do. I don't know what the heck the racing theme is. might be a good, although I don't know which instruments, which, let's see here. That's the drum track. That's the most important one to get right. That's pretty good. And it's good. So we just export that as a this is going a bit faster than the other one was. If it's going to be basically just two examples. It's actually kind of simple, like the most complicated most complicated aspect is just figuring out how which instruments will work best to substitute the original MIDI instruments. It's as simple as that. So, anyway, I'll be back tomorrow evening probably. We'll be playing something. Hopefully. And hopefully. And shame that no one tuned in for chat, because like doing this live didn't really have much of a point to it, but like hey, like you get to see like how I do chiptunes. This is a you can basically search a Game Boy chiptune, I think Malice X, one word. Just look up Fruity Loops too. That's pretty easy. Okay, let's just do like a region of screen here. No, that doesn't do anything either. This worked last time I did. No, I just need to go to desktop and then capture from there. There we go. Yeah, just looking that up because I was talking with Aaron about how there's. I don't really agree with the sentiment that there's too much. I mean, I didn't really care that there was like so much diversity in the new Spider-Man movie, but it does seem like maybe it was something of a response to like the whole email hack thing, and like their emails that like were kind of racist. So I was like trying to look up whether I was remembering correctly that there was like racist stuff in there. I had to explain my Google searches now. So anyway. There you go. I think I got it from Woolies. Was where I got it. Just can find it here. It's Woolies.com. I can like I'll try to copy and paste that later. I'll put it into the description after the stream, but you can also like see it up here right now. So kind of zoom in here, at least to the screen here. So this just explains what a sound font is. You have to install it to the sound font folder. I can't remember where that is exactly. you can just look up some information. And there's like different things that you can use sound fonts for. Anyway, the one that I use, and there's a lot of fairly good ones, but the one that I use is Malice X Game Boy font. I guess the actual name is Chris Reed, I guess. It's just like download it from here, and there you go. And you can take plug in any old MIDI file you find. I would not make these available commercially. I think the sound font is licensed for commercial use. Has like an open license for commercial use, but the problem is that the MIDI files are also sequenced by various people who most of them don't really put the credit to their name in the file, and like I'm not sure anyone's like really to come after me for that, but I also just personally feel like I'm only doing a third of the work. You know, I didn't sequence it. I definitely didn't compose it originally. So like at most I'd probably get put it like on SoundCloud, or maybe overclock, depending on what their policy is regarding this sort of thing, where I'm just taking a MIDI file and applying a sound font to it. I don't know if they have any submission guidelines regarding that and attribution, and like I'm pretty sure that SoundCloud doesn't have is the most open platform, so I probably upload it there at least. So I'll update the description, I guess, when I start up a SoundCloud account or whatever, and start posting my work there. So yeah, thanks for watching. As always, and you can follow us on Twitter. I can where I periodically will post like updates on my condition, I guess, because I'm still have a bit of a cough. My ears, as for that, my ears cleared up a bit. Still ringing a little bit. I can still, I can't hear myself with much in that ear, so it's, I think the whatever swelling or whatever congestion may have, swelling or congestion has been affecting my hearing, has died down noticeably. So hopefully that trend will continue, and I'll be coughing even more, but that just means I'm expelling whatever crud has been infecting me, so it's actually a good sign. So it is kind of annoying because I'm doing live streams and continually coughing. So anyway, you can support us on Patreon if you like, and of course LCS and DFTBA. I'll see you in my next live stream, which will be an actual game, more than likely. Bye bye.